Hello, welcome to No Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jess and welcome to this lazy Sunday flow. So I haven't really prepared much for this class today. I'm just going to find movement and flow with it, see what feels good, and we'll just take it from there to make up for not posting a video last week because I was not able to. So this is just a little extra one I thought I would throw in this week to make up for that. I hope you enjoy it. And when you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. Okay, we're going to start by laying down on our backs. So let's come down to the ground, straighten your legs out in front of you and come to lay on your back. Like I said, I haven't really planned what we're going to do in this class today, but I'm just going to find some movement that feels good and guide us through a flow, an organic flow, let's say. Let's call it that, an organic Sunday lazy flow, something along those lines anyway. Hopefully you are coming down to the ground with me now, laying on your back, coming into your breath. If you haven't already, please do go and close your eyes. Palms facing up towards the sky. Take your feet nice and wide. Let's take up some space here. And slowly starting to deepen our breath. Clouds have come over. I'm really hoping it's not going to rain. Let's hope it stays dry throughout this practice. Anyway, deepening our breath. On your next inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. Let's just find an all body stretch here. Finding some rotations in your ankles and wrists. Let's just stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze and just roll from side to side. Staying with your breath. Drop your left foot down, keep your knee bent. Bring your right ankle across your left thigh. Thread your hands through and just pull that knee in towards your chest for a nice hip stretch on your right hip. Flex your right toes. Figure 4. Again, option to find that gentle sway from side to side. Coming back to your breath. Nice and slow. Slow, mindful movements today. One last breath here. And exhale. Left foot drops down. Let's swap sides. So right foot plants on the earth. Keep your right knee bent. Cross your left ankle across your right thigh. And squeeze that leg in towards your chest. Flex your left toes. Again, find that gentle sway, that gentle rock. Should feel a good opening in your left hip here. Hip crease. Left glute. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let's release. Feet come back down towards the earth. Plant both feet. Hands plant. Let's find our bridge pose. So set yourself up, feet are hip width apart. Ground down through all 4 corners of both feet as you inhale. Hips lift all the way up. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Bridge pose. Inhale. Exhale, hips come back down. Inhale, bridge pose, lift off. Exhale, release. Inhale one last time here, bridge pose. Let's hold for a few breaths. Squeeze your glutes together. Inhale here. Exhale, let's hold. Squeeze, lift your hips. Inhale one last time. And exhale, hips come all the way down. Let's bring our knees in towards our chest one last time. And rolling onto one side. Let's push ourselves up into a nice seated position. Take your time. No rush today. Coming into a cross-legged seat or a seat of your choice. Sitting up nice and tall. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Let's just find some movement in our neck. So rolling one ear over one shoulder. Back and round. Fingertips are on the mat here for stability. Option again to close your eyes. Breathing deep. As you go from one to the other. Plant your right hand. Left hand reaches up and over. Let's find a full side body stretch here. Reach that left hand up. Open your chest towards the sky. Take a deep breath. Exhale, switching sides. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches up and over. Inhale, take a nice deep breath as you spiral your chest open. And exhale, release. Let's find some twists. Right hand comes to left knee. Right hand comes down and behind you as you lift up through your spine. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Take your gaze past your left shoulder. Inhale to lift and find length. And exhale, release. Let's switch sides. Left hand comes to right knee. Right hand comes down and behind you. Lift up through your spine. Inhale. And exhale, take your gaze past your right shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, let's come back to center. Right hand extends out to the right corner of your mat. Keep your left knee bent, foot squeezed in towards your right thigh. Inhale, right hand comes across to your left thigh. Left hand reaches up and over towards your right toes. I can't get my left and right today. Some of us will reach our toes and some of us won't. Either way, it's absolutely fine. As you can see, I'm absolutely nowhere near my toes. I'm just finding stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Turn your body, so lifting up on your hips, turn your body to face the top of your right thigh. Generous bend in your right knee as we inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Grabbing your right foot. Crown of the head relaxes. Generous bend in your right knee. Inhale. And exhale to stay. And stay here for a few breaths. One last breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Use your hands to press yourself back up to seated. Let's swap sides. So extending our left leg out this time. Bring your right foot in towards your left inner thigh. Left foot reaches out towards the left bottom corner of your mat. Take your left hand towards your right thigh as we inhale. Left hand reaches up and over towards our left toes. Again, some of us will be able to reach our toes, some of us won't. Either way, should feel a really good stretch. Open your chest. Careful you're not collapsing in your spine here. We really want to find an opening. You should feel a generous stretch in your left side body. Inhale, reach that right hand. Exhale, we release. Lifting up on our hips. Let's face our body towards our thigh. Inhale, lift. Find a generous bend in that left knee. As you exhale, coming forward, find that forward fold, single seated forward fold. Relax your neck down. If you can reach your toes, option to give your foot a squeeze, a little massage on the sole of your foot while you're there. One last breath here, inhale. And exhale, let's push ourselves back up. Let's swing around, plant both feet down onto the earth, bring your hands down, fingertips facing in towards your body. Inhale, lift up, reverse table. Squeeze your hips all the way up. You should feel a generous opening in your chest, your shoulders, your arms. Squeeze your glutes together, lift your hips. Inhale, noisy seagulls. Exhale, hips come all the way down. Cross your ankles as we come forward. Let's find tabletop position. Tabletop position, so knees are underneath your hips, hands are underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide here. Inhale, drop your belly, cow pose, look forward. Exhale, round through, cat. Inhale, cow pose, look forward, open your chest. Exhale, cat pose. Push your shoulder blades, squeeze your shoulder blades. Cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round through your spine. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to round through. Inhale for cow pose one last time. And exhale, rounding through. Let's find downward facing dog. So bring your fingertips wide, walk your hands forward, curl your toes under, hips lift up and back. Keep a generous bend in your knees. And walk it out for a breath or two. Taking it easy today. Step your right foot forward on your next inhale. Bring it all the way forward. Back knee drops down, low lunge. Option to keep your back toes curled under, or you can uncurl your toes and press into the top of your back foot for extra stability. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, sink into your hip. As you take your gaze up towards the sky, ground down through all four corners of your right foot. Exhale, hands come down behind you. Let's find the bind, open your chest. Inhale and exhale to stay for a breath. Release the bind. Right hand comes to the back of your left hand comes to the back of your left thigh as we inhale. Right hand lifts all the way up and over. Let's find a gentle back bend here. Inhale. Exhale, release, coming all the way back forward. Curl your back toes under. Let's go back to downward facing dog. Stepping back to downward dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward this time. Step your left foot forward and find your low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Option to keep your back toes curled under, or you can press into the top of your back foot for extra stability. Ground down through your left foot as we sweep our hands forward and up. Take your gaze up towards your hands. Sink your hips down. Inhale. Exhale, let's find the bind. Hands come down behind your back. Open your chest. Look forward. Exhale, release the bind. Right hand comes to the back of your right thigh. Left hand reaches all the way up. Let's find a gentle back bend here. Inhale. And exhale to stay for a breath. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Find stability here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Coming all the way back through. Lift your back toe, curl your back toes under, downward facing dog. Let's go back to downward dog. Take a breath in. Another breath out. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps all the way forward towards the top of your mat. Straighten through your right knee. And let's find your wide-legged forward fold. So keep your feet wide. Inhale, walking your hands to the center of your mat as you find a fold here. So slowly taking the crown of the head down towards the earth. Take your time getting there. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, let's take a halfway lift. So bringing both hands down directly underneath your shoulders in front of you. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your left hand comes down directly underneath your gaze as we inhale, opening out through the right hand lifts. Spiraling your chest open towards the sky. Let's find a twist. Inhale to reach your right hand all the way up. Exhale, switching sides. So right hand comes down in front of your gaze as we inhale, open out through the left. Left hand reaches all the way up to the sky. Spiraling your chest open. Find a deep breath here as you reach. Exhale. Coming back to your fold. Crown of the head towards the earth, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, start to heel toe your feet back in until we find they are completely together. And forward fold. Release your crown of the head down. Option to clasp your calves. Relax the crown of the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, no chaturanga, but we step back to plank pose. And then lift up, downward facing dog. Straight to downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Let's take one deep breath in together here. Inhale. And exhale, knees come down towards the earth. Press into the tops of your feet as you push yourself all the way up. Let's find camel pose. So gentle back bend here. Curl your toes under so your heels are lifted. Left hand comes down to left heel. Push your hips forward. Right hand reaches all the way up. Stretch, reach, find length. Inhale. Exhale, switching sides. Right hand comes down to right heel. Inhale, lift, push your hips forward, reach your hand all the way up. And exhale, let's switch sides. Lift your hips. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips come down as we switch sides. Reach. Exhale, switching. One last time, push your hips forward, lift your left hand, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, child's pose. Let's find child's pose. Hips, knees wide, toes to touch, walk your hands forward, rest your forehead. One more breath here. Exhale, lift your forehead, take your gaze towards your hands. Let's find puppy pose. Puppy pose, so bring your knees in, knees underneath your hips. Option to keep your toes curled under. As we walk your hands forward, sink your chest, forehead comes down towards the earth, puppy pose. One last breath here, inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your hands back underneath you. Let's thread the needle. So take your left hand, feed it through towards your right until your left shoulder comes all the way down to the earth. Right hand reaches forward. Inhale here. And exhale. We stay for a breath. And exhale, let's release and switch sides. So coming back up to all fours, we feed our right hand up and under. As we come down, reach our left hand forward towards the top of the mat. Keep your hips lifted. Find your breath. And let's release. Let's come back to child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes to touch, child's pose. Just here for a breath or two. Inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale one last time here. Exhale, lift your forehead, coming back up to all fours. Let's lay on our backs, shall we? Let's finish this practice as we started. On our backs, let's bring our knees in towards our chest. One last time, a little roll around here. Give yourself a good squeeze. Release your feet down towards the earth. Let's take one last overhead stretch. So reach your hands all the way up and over. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Option to wiggle your fingers and toes. Find some rotations in your ankles and your wrists. Deep breath in as you stretch. And exhale, let's release. Find your Shavasana. Feet wide. Take up space. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. Drop your shoulders down. Close your eyes. Let's close this practice with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips. Let's inhale through our nose. And exhale. Sigh it out. Inhale. And exhale, release. One last deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Sigh it out. Bring your knees in towards your chest and roll onto one side. Let's come up to find a seat. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice, this Sunday flow practice. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you again next week for a new class. As always, please remember to subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on notifications. And you can practice along with me every week. Have a wonderful day.